Look at this reaction. A disappears at one rate, B at another, and C is formed at yet another rate. So does this reaction actually have three different rates? The answer is no. And that is why it is key to understand the rate of the reaction.
Rate of a chemical reaction simply हमें बताते हैं कि किस स्पीड या किस वेलोसिटी के साथ कोई रिएक्शन जो है प्रोग्रेस करेंगे. So it simply tells us about the speed or the velocity with which the reaction is taking place. हमें पता है कि जब भी कोई रिएक्शन होती है, we are having a reactants and where these reactants are getting converted into products, and we know that as the reaction progresses, there occurs consumption of the reactants and there occurs formation of the products. That means with the passage of time, the concentration of the reactants decreases with time and that of the products increases with time. So that is why we can write down the rate in terms of decrease in the concentration of the reactants or increase in the concentration of the products. So अगर हम rate लिखेंगे, हम लिखेंगे it is the decrease in the concentration of reactants divided by the time taken for the decrease, या इसको हम लिख सकते हैं rate is equal to increase in the concentration of the products divided by time taken for the decrease. General में हम कह सकते हैं rate of the reaction is equal to the change in the concentration of any one of the reactant or the product divided by the time taken for that change. And then we can change it into decrease in the concentration of the reactants or increase in the concentration of the reactants per unit of time. Now इसके बाद अगर हम एक hypothetical reaction लिखेंगे, A is giving B, there the rate will be equal to rate of disappearance of the reactant A or which will be equal to the rate of appearance of the reactant B. Just a minute. और हम ऐसे को लिख सकते हैं कि rate is equal to rate of the consumption of the reactant A और rate of formation of the product B. या इसको हम ऐसे मैथमेटिकली अगर हम शो अप करेंगे, we will show it decrease in the concentration of the reactant A divided by time taken for the decrease or increase in the concentration of the product B divided by time taken for the decrease. मैथमेटिकली इसको हम शो करते हैं, rate will be equal to minus delta concentration of A divided by delta T is equal to or is equal to plus delta concentration of B divided by delta T, where this represents the decrease in the concentration of the reactant divided by time, and we can write down it in this form also, increase in the concentration of the products divided by the time, where this delta is representing a change, square brackets are representing the concentration in moles per liter. Delta A is equal to final concentration of A divided minus final initial concentration of A. Likewise, delta B will be equal to final concentration of B minus initial concentration of B, and delta T will be T final minus T initial. Why this negative sign is here? Because as the reaction progresses, there occurs decrease in the concentration of the reactants. That is why we are taking the negative sign. While the positive sign is there for the products, because as the reaction progresses, concentration of the products increases with time. And moreover, if we have to go for what is the unit of the rate of the reaction, it will be concentration divided by the time. It will be moles per liter per second. If the concentration is in moles per liter, then it will be mole per liter per second. If the reaction is gaseous and the concentration we are taking in atmospheres, then it will be atmosphere per second or atmosphere per minute. Now let us take an example. If I am taking an example of carbon monoxide reacting with nitrogen dioxide to form carbon dioxide and nitric oxide. So you will find in this reaction the stoichiometric coefficients of all the reactants and the products is equal to 1. So in such a case, the rate of the reaction will be written or expressed either in terms of decrease in the concentration of any one of the reactants, that is carbon monoxide or nitrogen dioxide, or increase in the concentration of products, that is carbon dioxide or NO. या सीधे हम यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं that would be the rate would be expressed either in terms of rate of disappearance of CO or NO2 or rate of appearance of CO2 or NO. So that is why the rate will be written as this rate of disappearance of carbon monoxide, which will be equal to rate of disappearance of nitrogen dioxide, which will be equal to the rate of appearance of carbon dioxide, which will be equal to rate of appearance of nitric oxide. So that way we can write the rate of the reaction for such a type of reaction by the stoichiometric coefficients of the reactants and the products is equal to 1. But if the stoichiometric coefficients are not equal to 1 for a chemical reaction, like here is the case, twice HI gives H2 plus I2. यहाँ पे आपको क्या लग रहा है? यहाँ पे क्या stoichiometric coefficient equal to 1 है हर किसी reactant और product का? नहीं, यहाँ पे stoichiometric coefficient of HI is 2 and that of hydrogen is 1 and that of iodine is 1. So what does that mean? What does that signify? It means that the rate of decomposition of HI, the rate of decomposition of HI is twice the rate of formation of H2 or the rate of formation of I2. तो जब rate of डिकम्पोजिशन ऑफ HI जो है हाइड्रोजन आयोडाइड है वो ट्वाइस है टू दैट ऑफ द रेट ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ हाइड्रोजन और आयोडीन. सो जब हमें अब रेट्स को लिखने हैं, क्या रेट ऑफ द हाइड्रोजन आयोडाइड विल बी इक्वल टू द रेट ऑफ हाइड्रोजन और आयोडीन? Will it be? No, the rate will not be same because rate of decomposition of HI is twice the rate of formation of H2 or I2. So अगर हमें rates को बराबर करना है, if we have to make the rates equal, then we have to divide that stoichiometric coefficient of the hydrogen iodide to its rate. To its rate. So then rate will be equivalent to 1 minus 1 over 2 of delta HI divided by delta T. That would be equivalent to delta H2 by delta T, and that would be equivalent to delta I2 by delta T, and that time the rate will be equal. Clear? So for a general, अगर आपके पास एक general reaction है और जहाँ पे stoichiometric coefficients are not equivalent to 1, for example, if you are taking a hypothetical reaction where the stoichiometric coefficient of this reactant is A, and that of this is B, and that of this is C, and that of this product is D. And if you have to write the rate of the reaction, for making the rates equal, हमें क्या करना है? We have to divide the rate of that reactant or a product by its corresponding stoichiometric coefficient appearing in the balancer chemical equation. जैसे कि यहाँ पे ये stoichiometric coefficient A है, तो we have to divide it by A. यहाँ पे stoichiometric coefficient B है, the rate of this reactant B is divided by B. Clear? Likewise, it would be C and it would be D.